You are 14. A smaller kid named Milo drops his tray in the cafeteria. 200 eyes turn. You laugh first, loudest, and the whole table follows. You don't know his last name yet. By the end of this year, the school will know yours better than you do. Level 1. The yellow form. You are 14, and the laughing feels like power you've never had anywhere else. Milo is 30 pounds lighter than you, new to the school, still learning which hallways to avoid. You corner him by the lockers, not to hurt him, just to watch him flinch. You take his hat. You toss it to a friend over his head, back and forth, while he jumps for it 4, 5, 6 times before giving up. A teacher sees the last toss, and nothing before it. "See me after class," she says. The room empties around you the way rooms always do when something ugly is about to be written down. She pulls out a yellow form. Name, date, description. You try to explain it was a joke. She keeps writing. When she folds the page, she says one sentence. This is the first page of something you don't want to finish. You don't understand her yet. You will. The punishment isn't the paper. The punishment is that Milo's name is now permanently linked to yours in a filing cabinet neither of you asked for. Level 2. The tax. You are still 14, 3 months later. The hat tossing has become something with a name you don't say out loud. $40 a week, every Friday, or your friends accidentally bump into Milo in the stairwell hard enough to leave bruises. He pays. He always pays. You've stopped seeing his face when you take the money. You just see the transaction. Someone finally tells a counselor. You're pulled from third period into an office that smells like old coffee. The assistant principal doesn't raise his voice. He slides a folder across the desk. Thicker now. The yellow form from level 1 sitting on top of new pages you didn't know existed. 2 hours after school, he says. Every day this week. Detention doesn't scare you. What scares you, for 1 second you'll never admit to anyone, is watching Milo walk past the office window with a bruise on his jaw that has your name attached to it in 3 different reports. The counselor's parting line follows you into the hallway. You're not in trouble for being angry. You're in trouble for choosing who pays for it. Level 3. The price tag. You are 15 now. Milo stopped being scared of you months ago. He's just tired, the way people get tired of weather they can't control. Today, he says no. Just no, quietly, when you ask for the money. Something in you that you don't fully recognize takes over. 1 punch, then 3 more before a teacher's hands are pulling you backward. Milo's nose bleeds onto the hallway tile. 30 phones are already recording before the fight fully starts. The principal's office has security footage queued up before you sit down. You watch yourself from above, silent, like a stranger. "You're suspended," he says. 3 words. No negotiation. 5 days this time, not 3. Your parents drive you home in a silence heavier than any yelling could be. The school nurse's report lists Milo's injuries in clinical language. Fractured nasal bone, Molo $200 in medical costs, 2 stitches above the left eyebrow. You reread that number in your head for the rest of the week. It's the first time the damage has had a price tag attached to it, and the price tag makes it real in a way the bruises never did. Level 4. The pattern. You are 16 now. The folder from that first yellow form has become a stack. 11 incidents, 4 suspensions, 1 restraining order Milo's family filed after you showed up outside his house uninvited. The district calls a hearing. Principal, counselor, a district representative who doesn't call you troubled. She calls you an ongoing pattern of targeted harm. You're transferred to an alternative placement the following Monday. Metal detectors at the entrance, reinforced windows. A teacher who starts class without asking your name because your file already told her everything she needs to know. Milo, you learn secondhand, changed schools entirely, started over somewhere your name can't follow him. A counselor asks you one afternoon when you first decided someone else's fear was something you were owed. You don't answer because for the first time in 2 years, you actually try to remember, and you can't find the exact day it started. You just remember a cafeteria tray hitting the floor and 200 people laughing, and how good it felt to be one of them instead of the one on the ground. Final. The other side. You are 17 now. A new kid at the alternative placement drops his tray in the cafeteria line. The room goes quiet the way rooms do, right before someone decides what happens next. You watch 3 older students start laughing. Watch one of them step toward the kid, picking his food up off the floor. For the first time, you recognize the exact shape of the moment from the other side of it. The same corner, the same flinch, the same 200 eyes that were never really 200, just enough to make it feel that way. You don't laugh this time. You don't stop it either. You just walk past, folder of your own consequences still open somewhere in an office you'll never see again. And somewhere behind you, a new yellow form is already being written for someone else's name.